Welcome back to Shenanigans, everybody.
Where we find out that Neal doesn't know how to say pronunciation correctly.
Connar is just mad because I wouldn't give him a halibred. So, you guys make it the rest of the way to Rencor that very day. Rencor is a peaceful little town on the edge of the sea. It doesn't have a wall, and it's surrounded by massive fields in all directions.
Are most of these fields barley?
No.
Are
They
they
are
hops?
normal fields filled with all sorts of different produce.
It's a supermarket.
There are marketplaces, but there are no supermarkets.
Well, this place sucks.
Unfortunately, it does. But it doesn't.
Where else can we
It's
go?
a wonderful place. A wonderful little town.
Durgan will stop the first person he sees and just ask where the Draft Punk Brewery is.
Oh, the Draft Punk, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I think they changed their name a little while back after a tragic accident where Sierra died.
Get turned to mist.
To be
or something.
replaced by Nevada?
That's no. Miss Nevada died. I told you.
Oh, you said Sierra.
Oh.
Her first name is Sierra. Her last name is Nevada.
Ah,
Yes. It is now
when
called
did she
the.
die?
Ooh, I don't rightly remember. I just heard about it last week from my uncle. Nowadays, it's called the Red Ale Trading Inc. Or just Red Ale Trading Incorporated. It's run by a Mr. Mint.
What's that Mr. Mint's first name?
Ale.
Ale.
You can find him over there. Yeah, Ale. He loves to run,
I heard he was
brewing
not
companies.
doing well.
I don't know. But, there's the Red Ale Trading Inc. over there.
I definitely heard that he was sick.
The person shrugs and moves on with their day, hoping to never see you again. For safety reasons.
But it's not a dance.
Correct.
Yes.
You guys, you know what? I really like to go there, but I have like these second-degree burns all over my body.
Rub some
you've been
dirt on it,
healed.
you'll be fine.
You've been magically healed.
Yeah.
Has Sparky
Yeah,
been
Max,
healed?
I don't
'Cause
know
he's just
what-
kind of knocked out.
I don't know what your problem is. Like, look at me. I'm fine. You just need to get good, bro. Like, I did not. take
It's
a
because
single
we
day.
lift. We lift, bro.
Yeah, we lift.
Well, I tried
Has Sparky-
to with my mind earlier, but that didn't work out as
You
planned.
gotta lift with your muscles, not your mind.
Yeah. It didn't work out. Well, neither do you.
Go ahead and take 50 experience. I like
Oh
that.
god.
I've been waiting so long to use that one.
Okay, so where are you guys now? Also, is Sparky... Did anyone ever heal Sparky, or is he
Yeah,
putting around at 0?
He's just putting around to 0, I think. 'Cause I think only one of us is healing.
Vizirix, did you heal Sparky too?
I think he's out of spells.
Is it Xerix?
Rob?
Oh, I'm out. Spells.
Okay.
You healed me up to
Sparky's just at 0 HP, knocked out on his horse. Just like,
Alright, well, you guys
Oh
are...
no, wait! I did have 2 healing spells. That's right. I was able to
Okay.
once we got out of the fire to do a heal.
Give us a D8 for how high up Sparky is on HP.
Cool.
Haven't killed you guys yet. One of these days. Alright, you're at 6, Sparks.
Haven't killed us yet. I've been killed over and over.
Oh, and over and over and over.
So here you are. There's the Red Ale Trading Incorporated. What you guys want to do?
Before we head in, might as well. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
oh boy.
Oh,
Where?
the wizards.
On what?
Right before we enter the
So you're like detecting magic on the brewery.
the brewery itself.
What's the depth of your spell? How far out does it go?
long? The rock just kind of lights up.
10-foot path times 60 feet long.
Okay. So you can't see into the whole brewery from the outside, but you can see a little ways in, and you detect no magic.
Okay. I'll keep scanning along the way when we're inside, and say, I'll make sure anything magical comes to my attention.
It's worth noting that in order to detect magic, you have to stop and concentrate on a specific path. It's not just like looking around. So, like when you're inside, you'll have to stop and clearly be focused on something. It might be something noticeable to other people. You may or may not care about that. I just want to bring it up ahead of time.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna be then behind the party, and occasionally every minute doing so in a random direction.
Okay. You step on in, and you are greeted by a Mr. Ale. He's a short little fellow, short and stout. Comes over to you and goes, "Why, hello there! What can I do for you? Welcome to the Red Ale Trading Incorporated."
Are you the one they call Ailment?
My name is Mr. Ale. Yes, it is.
We need the usual.
I thought Ale was your first name.
Mr. Mint is my name.
That is what I thought.
Yes. What?
So, Mr. Bennett, we need Desmond's usual.
Oh, righto! I hate to inform Desmond, but unfortunately, Miss Nevada died recently, passed away. Tragic incident.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah.
She took a bit of a spill.
No use for crying in your.
Can
No use for
you
crying.
show us where she took the spill?
You want to see where she died?
We want to check it out just to make sure
That she's
everything
dead?
is. No,
Max,
that-
stop being weird. We
you
just
know,
need
you
the
know,
ale.
you know. There's things that happening lately that is very weird, and
Max, when was the last time that something
Weirder than usual?
Yes,
Oh
I
my,
don't-
what's going on?
I know there might be some sort of conspiracy going on. You know, my parents taught me a lot of conspiracies lately, and they turn out to be true. You know.
Yeah, they teach him a lot of stuff.
Oh, I see.
He went to a special school and everything.
Well, right over there, he points to like a corner right near the entrance, just like a little corner of the room. That's where she took a spill. Why don't you go check out that spot while I deal with these other customers? Looking back to the rest of you. So, Desmond's usual. Well, I am lucky enough to have been Miss Nevada's apprentice, so I think I know Desmond's usual plan, what he wants.
Alright.
It'll take me a few hours to get it all loaded up. And judging by the time of day, I'm not expecting you're going to want to leave, so why don't you just come back tomorrow morning, and I'll have everything all loaded up in a wagon for you. Desmond still uses his trans-dimensional pocket for currency exchange, right?
Yes.
That's what he
That's
told
what
us.
he told us.
Well, lovely. Okay. Well then, I'll see you in the morning, boys. Take the special one with you.
Meanwhile,
Wow.
I'm detecting magic on him.
He radiates no magic.
Okay.
What the rock does.
While we were, is there some place here we could grab a nice brew? Unfortunately, there's a bit of a drought over in Berkshire, which is why we were coming to pick up this delivery.
Yes. Why, yes, indeed.
It's almost like we're in a brewery, Durgan.
I know.
Well, we can offer you some of our fine drinks here, but if you'd like a place with a little bit more atmosphere, there's a bar down on the pier that I can recommend.
Okay, what would that bar be, and do they have lodging?
Do you not have a tour and tasting room here?
Yeah. Like, can we get some, like, pretzels or something?
Oh yeah, if you don't want to go out to a more scenic location, we actually
Well, I mean,
do offer a full beer bar out in the back. There's a
yes,
little patio.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Let me take you there myself.
Patio. Ooh.
Little patio. We got a
little
little. It's nice. We got some grapevines that come up and cover, giving you some shade, and you can just pick off the grapes and chew on them.
Okay, Neal, I want to
He
wander
might be
off.
able to.
I want to wander off in the brewery while he's busy talking.
Sure, I'm going to give the guy a perception check just to see if he notices you walking around. He does not. You manage to slip away from everybody else and enter the brewery.
Okay. And once I'm inside,
Actually,
I'm
Willy
going to
Wonka's.
cast invisibility. 10-foot radius, but it's just going to be myself.
Sure.
Because that's the one I memorized. And I'm just going to go look around and see if there's anything fishy.
How would you...
I'm going to look for like maybe where they store their barleys and where they store their things they need to brew.
You do
where they
find
store
a
'em,
couple of
Miss
large
Nevada.
silos filled with various ingredients for making beer. Everything seems to be on the up and up. Do you have any sort of like brewing proficiency?
Let me check.
Probably not.
Probably not. I don't, but I have herbalism.
No. Why don't you make me a... Let me figure out what the brewing proficiency is, and I'll let you make a proficiency check at -5 to see if you can sort it out.
I'd say it's in.
It's probably int, but I just want to double check. Non-weapon proficiencies, that's what we're looking for. Brewing is intelligence, so make me an int check at -5.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, something's amiss. Definitely. All of their casks, all of their big malting containers are empty. Not a single one of them has anything in it. Something wrong.
I need to tell the party. At once I tell to myself, something's fishy. I start heading back.
Okay. The party finds themselves outside in this little patio. There's like a gravel floor and a couple of little benches set up. There's a large brazier out there filled with coal ready to be lit when it gets to nighttime. There's a canopy overhead made by, what do you call it? Like what is that? Like crisscross of little planks that you use for gardening.
Or
Trellis. Lattice. A lattice or a trellis with grapevines and snap peas growing all over it, and the kind of fruits are hanging down. What's going on, Connar?
Oh no!
All right.
Don't worry about it.
Connor's losing it. So
That's fine. That's fine. You guys can hang out here. It's getting on towards evening. Since you're picking up beer for Desmond back at Shenanigans, Mr. Mint gives you basically free beer. You know, you're doing Desmond's work for you. He doesn't want to, ruffle any feathers. So you guys are drinking on the house, and he'll bring out some snacks for you as well.
He's got
I like
pretzels.
this guy.
Yeah,
okay,
Neal, does
if
he have
we're all
pretzels?
sitting around a bar right now,
Brussels.
Pretzels.
Yes,
you are
they've got
serving
pretzels.
us
Good,
well.
good.
Pretzels and Brussels
Spared
sprouts.
in the coming year.
okay, so I want to go to the others and say, guys, there's something going on in the brewery. I checked it out. I was invisible.
You still are invisible.
What the? Oh, it's just Max.
Hey,
What's so crazy, Max? What is it?
They're missing stuff in there. Like
missing.
Yeah,
barrels full of... What was it, Neal, that you said? Like barrels full of...
It's the big containers that you actually do the fermenting
vats?
in. Yeah, the vats. That's the term.
Yeah. The vats. They're empty. And there's supposed to be things in there. Right?
Probably because it's in barrels now.
Yeah, they've already made it.
What? Something must be going on.
Check the barrels. If there's nothing in there, then freak out.
Can I make a brewery proficiency check to see if I can confirm that?
Are you a brewer?
I am a brewer. It's
Yeah,
my only
he's a
proficiency.
dwarf.
You don't even need to make a proficiency check. You realize they're empty because they've been
Because they're in
emptied.
barrels.
Yeah, they've just been moved over.
That's what I thought. I
Yep.
just wanted to confirm with game knowledge.
Yep.
God, guys, the glasses, they're empty. Well, yeah, we just drank them. But they're empty.
That's what happens when you roll a 1, man. All right. Unless there's anything in particular you want to do, we can just skip to the next day where you pick up the beer and head back.
Sure.
I guess if I can, I want to subtly inquire about the circumstances of Nevada's demise. Only if it's easily inquirable.
Sure. I mean, he comes back every so often to make sure you have full glasses, so it's pretty
Not
easy
to the
to.
proprietor, just to like other people, like
Oh.
just like, oh yeah, I heard about, just to see kind of what the other people's conversations or viewpoints are, just to see if there's anything kind of fishy. I just want to see if I get a.
Hey, give me a charisma check. Let's see if you
Okay.
can. There's a way to do this.
This is gonna go super well. Oh, I
Nice.
actually
Yeah.
passed. My first pass with charisma.
So, do you want to ask a random townsfolk, or do you want to ask one of the other workers at the brewery?
Probably someone else that's in the back bar area with us, whether it's a employee or just someone else enjoying.
Sure. So this is one of the other employees, one of just the brunt laborers, the grunts here. They just they move barrels back and forth and unload things.
Eh.
He shakes his head and goes, "Oh, most tragic thing. She was she was dumping in what do you call them? A sack of barley up into that there brewery thingy where you ferment it all. The vat. She was dumping some barley into the vat. Hard word to remember, kids. And the ladder just, ladders are dangerous. She didn't have someone to hold it, and she took a spill, fell down, conked her head on the ground. Blood went everywhere. Real tragic.
To Sierra, and then I'll raise a drink and.
To Sierra. May she rest in peace.
Okay, yeah, that pretty much. He didn't say anything that raises suspicions or anything, so.
Unless one of those things is suspicious to you.
Mhm.
I don't know. It all seems kind of suspicious. I think Max is onto something.
That's what I've been telling you guys.
The barrels are empty. Glasses are empty.
Something's going on here. I just know it.
Well, unless there's
Before you
something
know
you're going to do, we're just going to skip to the next day.
You feel that there are sinister forces at work, you say.
That's right.
I don't know if I'd consider you quite sinister,
Excellent.
bedazzled.
You're good with
something
sinister activity, are you not, the Virix guy?
Bazirix.
Yes, I said excellent when you said that there was sinister activity at work.
Right, so you'll be the perfect one to deal with this situation.
Deal with it how?
Figure out what's going on so you can
An
obviously
underling has murdered his superior in order to take over. Things are as they should be.
Well, what if your underling murdered you?
I would murder them first when they challenged my power.
What if they just didn't challenge it and just did it?
They would fail.
Oh, okay. All right. I see you got this all worked out. All right.
Yeah, sounds good. Another round. It's on the house.
Yep.
All right. We're just going to hop to the next day. You guys can all refresh your spells and all that fun stuff. And nobody gains an HP because you fought and had some hard riding around.
Yeah. I'm running really low on HP right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, the two warriors. Taking all those hits.
One of us did 33 damage here, all right?
One of us drank some beer and asked some questions.
I drank beer and I asked questions too.
So that next day, you arrive back at Red Ale Trading Incorporated. And there out front is a wagon all loaded up. And it's got a couple of donkeys in front of it to pull it. The barrels are packed up high in the back and strapped down with some ropes. And Mr. Mint is out front. With a friendly wave. Tell Desmond I say hello. Also, please tell him that about the name change and that I'm running things now. I expect to see his payment shortly, and I wish him well.
What's the name again?
My name?
No, the business.
Red Ale Trading Incorporated.
Yes, congratulations on your successful usurpation.
I don't think I know that word.
Sure you don't.
Usurpation.
Yes.
Usurpation. Is that like you are a knight and you... What is patient?
It means something about promoting yourself.
Well, I can't say I don't enjoy running things my own, but I could really learn a lot from poor late Sierra. She was a wonderful boss. I was blessed to have her.
Yes, there is no harm in praising the dead. Most of the time.
Well, unless the dead are coming back to get you. That's a different story altogether.
That only happens if you're guilty, like if you kill someone or something like that.
Yes.
Or like 2 weeks ago. I don't know. I wasn't there though.
Yeah. When do those dead normally come back to life? It's what, like 10 days? 10 days, right?
13 days.
13 days?
13, something like that. 28 days later, I don't know.
Yeah, I heard about these undead called revenants. They will go after you when they die.
Well,
Or undie again.
Yeah, but luckily none of us here have to worry about that because we don't kill people.
Nah.
well, I hope you'll kill someone if they try and take Desmond's ale.
Oh, yeah, those aren't people. Though.
Yeah.
Those are, brigand.
They were dead before they tried. They were dead before they tried.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Need people you can trust in this world. Loyalty is a hard thing to come by. Anyway.
I know, isn't it bedazzled?
Who's bedazzled?
Have you even tried to pronounce this guy's name?
I don't think we've had the pleasure of meeting. Hi, my name is Mr. Mint.
I am the Zizerix.
Vizizerix.
Yeah, you see,
Yes.
bedazzled.
No, it's Vizizerix. That's an easy enough to pronounce name. I got a cousin Vizizerix.
Oh yeah, how do you spell it?
Vyzyzyrx.
Keep staring at him.
Well, what a coincidence.
It's a common name in this part of the world. Say, are you from Rencor?
Not originally.
Have you spent time here?
Yes, I have.
More time than just in the last 24 hours?
I have not.
So, no, you're not from Rencor in any sense of the word.
Still, this seems like it would be a good place to seize.
You see, bedazzled.
You seem like the sort of people Desmond would employ.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
I would not.
Well, bye-bye now. Have fun.
Okay, I'm going to ride on the wagon, like on the top of the beer, so I have a better vantage point.
Excellent. Okay. And off you guys go. Back into the western steppes and on your way back to Berkshire.
We're going to avoid the place that caught fire.
Well, it's the only road in that direction, unfortunately.
Oh, crap.
Let's see how badly that happened. Oh, well, the northern field didn't really burn that much. Apparently the winds were headed south, and it just blew itself out pretty quickly. The southern field looked like it suffered quite a bit of char, but didn't go up the whole way. Just maybe a half square mile burned.
Are there any like farmers or anything around that look like they were
You see
investigating?
them in the distance, but you don't. They're not crossing your trail.
There is more than a full hour left. I feel we might have missed something.
Yeah, it's on the way back.
No, it's the brewery. I've been telling you this since yesterday.
Yeah, and then you didn't look into it further. I told you to check the barrels. Did you check the barrels?
No, I
Should've
was
checked
afraid
the
of getting caught, you know.
You're invisible.
Speaking of, since I'm sitting on one of the barrels, I want to open one that's on the wagon.
Can I make a perception check?
Can
I
you
have-
open a barrel of beer?
Too.
I mean, like
You have to
they're
tap
stacked on their sides. So if you
Not
open
easily.
it, you would have to you'd have to take it off the
And
barrel
as a,
to stand it
as a
straight
brewer,
up.
you know, like, you don't want to open that
Yeah.
crap because you don't want to...
I think I would try to rotate it so that the tap would be on one side, and then just
These are all untapped barrels.
okay.
Yeah, you got to put. Desmond puts the taps in himself to keep them
Okay.
fresh.
Yeah, you don't.
Yes.
And I just want to like knock it just to make sure that it sounds like there's liquid inside.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, you can knock a whole bunch of them. They're all
Yeah.
filled up.
Okay.
Yes, Max, you were invisible. You should have investigated more. You were lacking in both courage and updog.
No one say it. No one say it.
No.
No. I think he's lacking a couple more things than just courage and updog.
All right, what are your watch orders for that night?
Okay.
I will take middle watch.
There are 5 shifts of 2 hours each, so everyone gets 8 hours of sleep. Durgan's at slot 3 of 5.
I'll take 2 of
You'll
5.
take 2.
I'll
Can I
take the third
sleep
down.
on the barrels?
Not
No.
comfortable. That is not comfortable.
Which one were you going to take, Max?
Third watch.
Nope, Durgan's got 3rd.
Oh, okay, fourth then.
Okay.
I'll take first.
Rocky takes 1st. That leaves Vizier Xerix with 5th watch.
The witching hour.
Yes. So Sparky, you are on 1st watch. You're hanging out,
Good.
looking out over the fields. It's
Oh my god, the barrels are going to turn into a giant freaking barrel robot.
Transformer style.
No, but that's
Yeah.
the campaign we should have been running.
Yeah?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
is a... What's 5 out of 28? It's almost a quarter moon. The moon is waxing 5 days into the cycle.
Okay.
And as you're kind of just sitting here, there's this noise, this kind of murmuring coming.
So which watch is that?
Max, Sparky's watch, 1st watch.
No.
Can I make a perception check?
Yeah, please make me a perception check to see if you can see where it's coming or hear where it's coming from.
Neil, tell
he
me
figures out.
everything.
Oh, the sound is coming from the barrels of ale.
Oh my god, I knew it.
Of course.
There's a corpse in one.
I shake the rock awake.
What?
Rock, the barrel's moaning at me. Well, sorry, so, hold on. Rock, the barrel's moaning at me. It's getting me all the wheelies. You
Tell
see
it to
that?
shut up, and I'm like, roll back over.
Shut up. I told the barrel.
Right. You look at the barrel, and coming out of it, literally just phasing through the barrel, is the spectral apparition of a woman. She floats across the ground in your direction.
People, wake up.
Since he already woke me up, I'll turn around. What?
There's a ghost.
Oh. And I grab my magic sword.
Ma'am, why are you here? Are you the dead lady that fell?
I did not fall.
Oh, then what happened to you?
I think this conversation is probably waking everybody in the party up.
Oh yeah, I'm like starting to kick people awake now.
Well, he said he woke everyone up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She stares as if looking right through you. What?
So,
Go ahead.
So what happened to you if you didn't fall?
Ale.
Ale?
The
Did you-
pail of ale.
She wants a drink.
No.
Did you?
No,
Did-
the ale
you
was missing. That's why the vats were empty. I knew it. I was right all along, guys.
Did you fall into a vat of ale?
No.
Did that one
Did you
dude
get
over
alcohol
there?
poisoning?
Did that
The
one dude?
pail. The pail of ale.
Was it an
Did
Indian
ale
pale
mint
ale?
kill you?
Did Mr. Mint trip you with a pail?
Mr. Mint. The sick man. He struck me with the pail. And I fell.
Ah,
Murdered by my own apprentice.
So he did kill you. Should we kill him?
Yes. I will
Okay.
not rest until he is dead.
All right.
And if we do kill him and you don't rest,
Then we will kill him again.
how?
And again. And again. We will kill every generation of his family from now until forever. We will crawl back in time, finding his cousins,
Oh.
his uncles, his aunts, his second cousins, and one
Alright.
by one remove them from the face of this earth. We
Alright,
will
that makes sense.
exterminate his entire lineage until the curse is lifted.
All right. Would you say that he was a fan of the
Well-
lighter beers or the darker beers?
Well, no, hold on. I just want to say, I think we can agree to go kill this guy, but we ain't going back in time and all that. That's too convoluted for us. We only got an hour.
Hour and a half.
You will bring
Okay, maybe then.
You will bring Mr. Mint to justice. You will do to him what he's done to me.
What exactly did he do to you so that way we know what to do to him?
He struck me with his pail.
He hit you with a pan?
Struck him.
Pail! Like a bucket.
Big cylindrical thing that holds liquids. Same thing.
Should we strike him with the pail of ale?
It was an empty pail. It was just his pail, so...
What if we strike him
And
with
his
a
first
pale
name is
ale?
Ale, so...
So ale's
Oh,
pale.
okay.
Ale's pail or the pail of ale. Yes, yes. Both of those are correct.
Why should we do this exactly?
Because we've got the beer and she's kind of the ghost lady. And I have a feeling that if we don't do it, she's going to make our lives suck.
Yes,
And
I am
that's
tied
probably
to
what
the ale for all time. I cannot escape it. He
So that-
loaded me from the brewery because I was haunting it and making his life miserable. Shipped me off to Berkshire with you, his...
But just imagine the
We work for
novelty
Desmond,
of
not
the
him.
ghost beer.
Yes, I am imagining that, we're going to deliver this to Desmond,
Ghost
making the ghost his problem.
No,
And
because
it
then
might
Desmond's...
even, and then once the ale is drunk, I'm not sure what the problem here is. And
You
I
would
imagine-
deny me my revenge?
We would.
Are
Just
you
I'm
not the
just
followers
saying-
of Velthara?
No.
No, we're not.
No.
Really? I mean,
Well-
that is most unfortunate. Everyone should worship Velthara, for vengeance is
Oh,
the
wait, that
only
actually
true
is
form
my
of
goddess,
justice.
isn't
Are you a cleric of the god of vengeance?
Yeah, I think that's right. You
Score.
said me, or you told me that. Okay.
All right. Well,
All right. So I think we'll avoid going back in time to terminate anybody, and
Right,
just take care of it now.
I
Yeah,
do
my
have
upper
to
body's
say,
triangle.
But it seems that I'm just saying that some of us, in addition to revering the Farah, or whatever you said the name of my goddess was,
Velthara.
Velfara, also revere gold or other rewards.
She opens her hand to reveal 10 transparent coins in her hand.
Are those platinums? It's hard to tell when they're ghosted.
She reaches out towards you and upturns them. They fall from her hand right through yours onto the ground.
well, hold on. Do you have any secret treasure that you hid so we could just go retrieve that?
perhaps the recipe for your ale.
Mr. Mint has all that I once owned.
A discount?
I'm dead. I can't
Okay.
give you a discount.
Hey, it's worth a shot, alright?
Well, if we
All right.
kill this Mr. Pale, how are we gonna get our future ale?
Mr.
Let-
Mint and
Mint.
your alcohol acquisition problems are no longer my concern. I have passed beyond the veil.
If our
Your
alcohol
problems are your
acquisition
own.
problems aren't your concern, then your dead problems aren't our concern.
If you do not bring me back, if you do not slay this man for me, I
That
will
beer's gonna
haunt
give us
this
the worst hangover
these
ever.
barrels of ale.
Yeah.
As long as I can.
Do you guys want to just take this back to Berkshire, say nothing? If Desmond realizes it's haunted, he can hire us to go kill that guy. We can get 2 jobs out of the price of 1.
Ooh.
Tell you what, we will go kill him, but we want to do that just to get more money.
But guys, he needs to die!
He will die. I mean, come on. Now.
He'll
Look,
die.
I don't like being a spectral apparition. Come on, this is a real pain in the ass. Just kill him for me.
The problem is we haven't
Is
paid
it
for
really?
this.
Yeah.
Is it really problematic to be a spectral
Apparition.
apparition? I mean, I
I mean,
was
probably.
thinking perhaps I could offer you employment if you would like to work as perhaps an undead minion.
Without a need for money, why would I ever want to do work?
I'm
Enjoy
just saying that there are a lot of positions that are open currently in my organization for someone
But-
with your talents.
You can't reward her with anything.
The freak of nature speaks the truth.
we
Thank
can
you.
reward you
That's very
by
true.
killing the guy that you want killed. So what do we get out of that?
Just vengeance is the truest path, she says.
Vengeance?
Well, he hasn't done anything to us, however.
But it's he killed me. It's wrong. Come on.
Sure, we'll probably go over there and lop his head off or something.
But he hasn't killed me. Has he killed
yeah.
you, Max? Are you dead and just hiding it well?
As far as I can tell, it might be all an illusion. You know, this book people have been talking about tells me that the world is just an illusion. So maybe we're all dead, or maybe
The ghost retreats and slowly phases back into the barrels.
Oh, problem looks solved to me.
Yes, I like the plan of delivering these to Desmond and then hiring ourselves out when they become a problem.
I think that's the
Yes.
best thing, especially since he wouldn't pay us more than 300 gold for 5 of us.
Or we give him the idea of the ghost beer, and he can sell it for an even higher price because it's a novelty. I think
That's what I was thinking. I was wondering if it would give it a full-bodied flavor.
I don't know. It might have a really low specific gravity.
I, for one, am curious about the taste of haunted beer.
Hey, we could even call it something like the Pale Veil Ale.
The pale ale from beyond the veil?
Mm-hmm.
You're good.
Well,
And
I
it's
guess
not even
we'll-
stale.
It's not stale. I mean, she might get a little stale, but beer won't.
Right.
Very well then, Miss Nevada. We shall return this to Desmond, and then when he complains of your haunting, we shall take vengeance. So once we deliver you, make sure to really make life miserable for Desmond.
You see a spectral arm kind of poke itself out of the barrel, flip you off, and then just retreat back in.
Don't worry, guys. Job well done.
Okay. The rest of the night goes pretty uneventfully, except every now and then she comes out and goes around going, "Woo!" to piss you off, and then disappears back in the barrel.
And whenever she does that at me, I'll just take out my magic sword, twirl it around a bit, and just be like,
You don't have a magic sword.
Yes, he
"Yes,
does.
I do."
Is it just a sword that has light cast on it?
No, it's
No,
+1 versus everything,
It's
and
+1
then
versus everything, +3 versus shapeshifters.
Where the fuck did you
Yep.
get this from?
it was
Max.
during Max's campaign. It was the spider sword that the things were afraid of.
Hey, Neal, I also have boots of spider claws, though. I also have 8 + 2 arrows.
All
and
right.
8 +
It's
2.
almost as if other DMs aren't afraid to give out magical rewards.
Oh, I also have those 3.
The kind that 5th level
from
characters should have in abundance.
Yeah. I also
All
have
right.
a potion next to healing.
God.
I find it telling that Neal is annoyed that a 5th level character has a +1 weapon.
I like my world's low magic. I like
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
isn't-
I have
struggle.
one of
Yeah, but isn't
magic
Shenanigans
weapons
supposed to be just the wacky one out of all your worlds?
And it still is, even with low magical rewards.
Yeah, but you're doing
Shouldn't
straight
there
man
be, +2 sword
wackiness.
that only works when you say something absolutely ridiculous that makes it sound
Let's keep
stupid?
going.
It's not just low magical rewards, it's low rewards, period.
The reward is in playing the game. It comes from within.
It's the journey, not the destination.
Exactly. Thank you, Ryan.
All right. Well, we make our way back to Desmond with our.
Yeah, I'm tired of being rewarded with exposure.
Who's taking point the next day? Is it still Rock?
Yes.
All right, Rock. I need you to make me another perception check.
Wait,
Yep,
did
you
we
got
gain
Oh,
health
nope.
from that night?
Yeah, totally.
I'm still hearing the ghost. Just
All right.
all right.
You guys are going along. Let's take a look at the map. You cross the Tempian Range without any problems, and you're moving through the Alardian Crest. You're approaching the road to Bergshire. It's almost nighttime. The sun is setting when you're all kind of caught by surprise with this really loud noise. And bursting from a vineyard nearby comes a rhino.
What?
Rhino?
All right, Neil's
A
just trying to
rhino.
kill us.
Well, good thing.
I would have given you more opportunity to react to it, but it looks like the party leader didn't see the rhino coming until it was already upon you guys.
Well, I
They're
mean,
easy to overlook, rhinos are.
When they're
Yeah,
coming through a big orchard full of grapes,
I mean, it's
somehow. I mean, he rolled an 8.
crazy how nobody else saw it either.
Nobody saw it. Nope. Not
even the person sitting on top of the wagon.
You're a
with the
dwarf.
great
You're really
hand.
short.
Rhinos are known for their stealth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I mean, I'm just the rock. They're the same color.
I mean, that's a common saying, as quiet as a rhino, as a charging rhino.
stealthy like a rhino.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna dunk on him and kill him in 2 hits.
That's what you would like to think.
Yeah, it is what I like to think, and I'm gonna continue to think that.
All right. Well, it's time for us to roll some initiative rolls because the rhino's coming towards you.
Oh no. There we go. Don't worry, I go super last almost.
It's almost as if Neal intentionally chose an oversized creature that would therefore be immune to entangle.
You like to think it's all about you and your spells, don't you?
But
Yes.
sometimes it's about 96.
I enjoy that greatly.
Why is the music not... Battle music, start playing. Come on.
It was, and then you just now
It was.
stopped
I stopped it because it's not playing for me.
Oh, you like to think it's all about you, just as you're the show, and it's your channel.
There you go. I'll just change up audio sources for myself. Okay, what do we get for initiatives? 4, 7, 17, 13, 5. Well, 4 goes first, Rob.
I ride off to safe distance with my 2 hit points. And shout, I can better observe and command the battle from here. I shall heal you as needed.
All right, Maximilian.
Max.
I cast mirror image.
Prove yourself, my minions.
You cast mirror image. Roll me a d4 plus. I don't even know what.
D4 plus 1.
Okay. Ooh,
Okay.
there's a bunch of you.
5 mirror images.
Yeah.
Ye-
Who's next? Durgan. No,
Oh, wow.
Sparky.
Okay.
Is
I was
it
gonna say,
clean?
am I really that early?
I'm just kinda gonna get my daggers out and wait until he's made his charge, then attack him.
Okay.
Try to hide behind the rock.
Naturally.
You know, attack a rhino with daggers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good luck.
Haven't you ever played Dark Souls? You just got to go around to the back and stab it in its anus.
Mm-hmm. Just get it right in there.
Yep.
Give me 1 sec.
Maybe.
Also, after my turn, I'm gonna say to the barrel, I'm towards the barrels. Ghost lady, can you maybe help and scare away this rhino?
Durgan, it's your turn. Ghost Lady does not reply.
Okay, I am going to prepare for. I'm going to go off to the side, and since I can't move that far, I'm going to wait for it to come closer and then attack it.
Okay, so you ready an attack for when the rhino
Yes.
arrives. And arrive it does. It comes barreling down the road
Ha,
towards... straight towards Durgan. It's
I'm
charging.
still on the wagon, so that might cause problems.
Alright, then it's coming right at the rock.
Okay, I didn't know if our beer was just gonna spill everywhere.
No, but if you're on the wagon, it's going to target someone not on the wagon. As the rhino charges towards you, you can see it's kind of wobbly. You know, it's not exactly running in a straight line, and it kind of is almost tripping over itself a few times.
Is it a drunk rhino?
It kind of looks a little drunk. It's coming from some grape fields, so maybe it's been eating rotten grapes, fermented grapes.
That makes sense.
Maybe it's a wino. It makes a roll to hit at Connar. It charges at you with a 17 to hit.
I actually forget what my AC is. Oh! Doesn't hit.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I bought better armor, remember?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Do you remember, Neil? What a stupid question.
it goes and tries to smash you with its horn, but just kind of like catches you on the front of your armor instead of actually hitting you, and just shoves you back a few feet. Durgan, you had an attack ready for when this goes off, so you can.
Also, I was waiting with the daggers for
Yes.
when it charged.
So the two of you can come up and do your thing.
A 15 hit?
15 does hit.
And
11 does not
probably
hit.
doesn't. Do I have like high ground?
Don't worry.
No.
I did 2 damage.
As usual, Sparky is going to slowly destroy it.
And then the rock will finish it off with 1 hit, while
Yep.
the rest of us roll bad.
Rock, so you get knocked back into the cart itself, stuttered for just a moment, but you recover and are able to make the rest of your action.
Alright. Is the Rhino still focused on me?
It's kind of drunk. It's hard to be focused on anything at this point.
So could I
The
like,
rhino
go
sees like 6
around?
Which of you is it focused on?
Yeah, which of me is it focused on?
Well, one eye's over here looking at Durgan, and one eye's over here shifting between a few different rocks.
Alright, so could I like go around behind it and get a nice back attack?
Sure. So you go to circle around it, and the rhino just kind of keeps shifting to look at you and moves in your direction. It seems roughly focused on you, so
Okay.
your
So
attempts to circle it do not work.
Alright. Very well. Very well.
You
Good thing
bring your magic sword down over the
No,
rhino and
No, not the magic sword.
you bring your normal sword?
Yeah, I don't. I actually have more to hit on my normal sword than my magic sword.
Oh, because your magic sword's not a two-handed sword.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Cool. Is that everybody in the party?
Well, if that's the entire turn, now I get my second attack.
Why do you get 2 attacks every round?
Yeah, mastery, level 5. Isn't that how that works?
No.
Oh, alright, very well. Next round then. I thought I got 2.
No, at level 7 or 8, you get
yeah.
more attacks.
I even wrote
Yeah,
that
but
down.
isn't there also like bonus
No,
attacks for mastery?
no, it's level 7.
Grand Mastery gives you an extra attack.
That's,
but-
I wrote it.
Oh,
What level is that?
I don't remember. It's not important for now.
I
We'll deal
wrote
with
it
it another
down.
time. So, initiative. Ooh, the Wino goes at 13.
Don't worry, I go super last.
Oh my
Super
God.
last.
But I get 2 attacks.
Yeah, you do.
I get 2 attacks also.
Ooh.
Hopefully I can hit.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Well, Max, no one can possibly go faster than that.
All right, Rock, are you ready? I cast enlarge
Oh,
on you.
no.
On you. 50%.
Okay.
Rock, you're huge.
Well, I mean, I've always been ripped.
Yeah, but now you're like 9 feet tall.
I'm also gonna start dancing around the rhino with my illusions. Hopefully, you will get distracted.
It's so drunk it sees like 30 of you.
Sparky.
Nope.
Nope. Sparky goes to stab the rhino a few times and it doesn't work. Durgan. No, Robert.
Hold on, even with back attack
Yeah.
and drunk. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just hanging back with my CLW ready. Strike well, destroy the rhino.
Tyler, it's all yours. Durgan.
Okay. Let's see. I am going first there.
Tyler Durgan.
Yeah. Let's see. D20 plus 2. I missed my first attack for the round.
All
I
right.
can't hit anything today.
The rhino is going to take a turn. And he's going to try and go after the rock. But we're going to actually roll another die and see if he ends up looking at somebody else and thinking he's the rock instead. Because, you know, very drunk rhino. Yeah. The rhino makes a charge towards one of the apparitions of Max and plows right through it, and keeps going since there's no corporeal body there, and runs into one of the donkeys pulling the cart.
Excellent.
No.
Donkey.
I'm going to assign Max, since you are the intended target. Please roll 3d8 for the donkey's HP.
Okay.
That's a tough donkey.
Yep. Same HP as a horse. Amazing. Oh my god, the rhino kills the donkey. Just rips it apart with his horn, throws it to the side. The other one freaks and starts to run, and the whole cart kind of wobbly goes off the road and starts heading in a different direction, very slowly, because it's pulled by one donkey and is dragging a dead donkey underneath it. So
Good
it's
thing we
kind
got
of
it.
rolling. Rock.
Wow, a weight of a rhino is 2.3 tons, apparently.
Yeah.
They're big.
I'm gonna dunk.
Yes, that's why they're known for their stealth.
Actually, Neal, can I get a back attack on the rhino now?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a 26 to hit.
That's a single crit.
Excellent, and it's a large creature, yes?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Remember, plus
Just
50.
just fireball damage.
Plus 4 times 1.5. 39 damage, please. That's better than the double crit.
Well, that's the end of the rhino. The rhino started with 48 HP. Sparky kicked it or poked it for 2, and the rock just finished it off in a single hit.
I mean, hey, I dunk.
Yep. Well, that's it. The wino is dead.
Okay, I'll ride up and use animal handling to calm the donkey. The remaining donkey.
Okay. It
Yeah, and
slowly
we have
calms
the
down.
extra donkey that I was riding on the way there, so we can replace our dead one.
Okay.
If I ride on the cart, then we don't need.
Perfect.
And I want to try to cut off the horn of the rhino.
Ivory trade's illegal in this part of the world.
I still want
Neal-
to try to do
Oh,
it.
Done.
please. Based on what? They've got slavery, but they draw the line at the ivory
They
trade.
also have, hey,
Yes, they
Come
do.
on, Neil.
they also
I mean,
have
look, I'm not saying you can't do it, but I'm telling you that the ivory trade is outlawed here.
you
Based
can
on
get-
what?
I will try to. I will have it concealed.
It's immoral. The ivory trade ends up with people like going and killing elephants and rhinos just for their horns, and these are
Right.
wonderful, moral people. You can't just kill animals and leave their bodies behind and take their
Slavery,
horn.
Neil.
Slavery is
Neil.
fine. You can own people, but you can't kill animals
think-
for their
do you think-
horns.
Do you think the dragon cares?
Look,
Nope.
I'm just saying those are
Exactly.
the laws of the
Honestly.
world, and if you expect the world to follow logical sense, I would show you the real world as an example of how it never does. So, how does the rest of the party feel as Durgan is butchering this creature for its horn, which is like
Probably needs it for
super
spell.
illegal?
Probably needs it for a spell component.
The only
We
illegal
weren't
thing you
hunting
said
it.
was the trade, but simply owning it, therefore, that's not illegal. Just trading it, right?
Yeah, that's true. And we killed it with self-defense. You know, we weren't hunting it just for the horns. So yeah, it's all good.
Yes, nobody was
Obviously,
trumping here.
It was a
If
clean
there
hunt.
Trumping.
there's just a random rhino in a winery, like obviously they're just kind of everywhere.
So you guys are all cool with him taking the horn.
Maybe not cool. He probably just needs it for a spell component.
Alright,
I don't know.
alright.
He did get a dragon tattoo on his butt,
Back.
but back same place.
Yes, I mean, it's a nice big piece of ivory. It could be carved to something interesting, perhaps to adorn the throne.
You gotta give the dragon something to do down there.
So you. By the way, guys, the winery over just there. You want to check it out?
Perhaps they're missing a rhino.
No, remember we gotta get Desmond annoyed with the ghosts so we can get more money to go fix the problem.
Yes.
Ah,
Time is running out.
that's true.
And time is money.
Okay. You guys bed down for the night eventually. Not quite at Berkshire, but you'll be there before too long the next day. And why don't we take our third and final break before we wrap up our show? So see you guys on the other side with a little bit more shenanigans. Bye-bye.